My mind kept rushing with negative thoughts and excuses on why I shouldn't even get started. I should have stayed in bed. It's cold, it's wet, it's gonna take me forever to get to the top. Maybe I should just walk around the park instead. Just take the easy route this time. But I came here for the challenge, so I can't give up before I even begin. I have to do this for me. I took my deep breath and put one foot in front of the other. I start my hike at the bottom of those rocky stairs and look up to try and see my finish line. I have no idea how long it's going to take me to finish or what challenges I'm going to face. I just know I have to start. I tripped, I stumbled, I almost fell. I am frustrated and out of breath. I needed a break. I thought about quitting and turning back. I couldn't catch my breath and my journey was becoming more challenging as I began to climb higher up the mountain and took a minute to catch my breath. I took in one deep breath and looked up. In the distance, I saw the sparkling river reflecting the hazy blue sky. Watching that river provided me the motivation I needed to get my butt up and finish. Just like the river, I needed to keep going. I needed to keep flowing. If there was an obstacle in my way, I needed to find a way to overcome it. I'd go around the large rocks, step over the fallen trees, or use a tree branch to help pull myself up higher. The path I took may not have been the path I planned to take, but it was the path I needed to take. My fingers are numb, my face is tingling. I can go home and come back when it's warmer, I told myself. But I've already come this far, so I took my deep breath and pressed on forward. With one hand reaching up the rock while the other hand is pulling me up, I finally reached the top. I feel so proud of myself for not letting the negative thoughts win and letting myself give up. This beautiful view I can see and this happy feeling of accomplishment I can feel couldn't have been achieved by giving up or staying in bed. I did it. I did it all on my own. Anything you do in life can teach you a lesson, even if it's just a Sunday morning hike. Take a moment to reflect on the task at hand and put in perspective how it can represent your life and your journey. Are you feeling like giving up before you even start? You get frustrated and angry because your journey isn't going the way you planned for it to? Yes, you will trip. Yes, you will stumble. You will fall or almost fall flat on your face. Setbacks happen. It's a part of your journey to learn from, but you have to get back up. You will need a break. You will need to sit down to catch your breath. Embrace your journey, regardless of the setbacks or alternative routes. Sometimes you need to stop and catch your breath. Had I not been forced to sit down and take a breath, I would have completely missed the river behind me. The most important thing you can do after you take a break is to not give up. Get those negative thoughts out of your head that you can't and just make it happen. No excuses. You are capable of so much more than you give yourself credit for. People say, don't look back. But if you don't look back, you won't be able to celebrate how far you've come and be able to admire what you've achieved. No one else was going to climb that mountain for me. I had to do it on my own. I have no one else to depend on except myself. Depend on yourself. Make this life for yourself. Find happiness in the simple things you can't buy at a store. You have only one life. Make the most of every day, because once that day is over and you close your eyes for the night, you can never get that day back. Be grateful for what you have been through and survived, for what lies ahead is always a surprise.